Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a top 10 list for you, and this was requested by my friend Marion. Lots of people know Marion. She doesn't have her own channel, but she's very active in the wax world on Instagram and on YouTube. She is a subscriber to lots of us, so I'm sure you're going to know Marion. Anyway, she wanted to see my top 10 coffees. So not long ago, maybe 2 months ago, I did my coffee inventory, and it's kind of a lot, as is everything. So I really kind of need to go through it. So anyway, these are in no particular order except for number one, which I know you already know what I'm going to say, followed by a very close new number two. Really, really good. And I have a couple of honorable mentions here as well. Alrighty then. Let's just start with an oldie but goodie, Kay's Creations Pumpkin House Cafe. This Kay's is one of the first early vendors I ordered from when I first got into vendor wax. And I did see this on her website, Pumpkin House Cafe. And at that time when I ordered this, I didn't realize how in love with coffee scents I was then that I am now. I didn't realize that I loved it as much as I do. But I do. I love coffee scents. Morning, breakfast, lunchtime, dinner, evening, doesn't matter. I'll melt coffee anytime, any season, anytime. So, and this is old. The label, I don't know if you can tell. You kind of can tell. It's very kind of getting old and dingy looking now. I didn't date it. That was before the time of me dating things. And now we don't have to date things because the vendor puts the pour date on it, which is fabulous. But this is definitely coffee. I wouldn't call it a creamy coffee, but it's a spicy coffee. Definitely you get the pumpkin spice blend with coffee notes. And for a long time, I mean, I repurchased this over and over and over and over again, many times over. I got many people turned on to it because it is just that good. Pumpkin House Cafe. Now, a couple of weeks ago, the owner is Kathy, I believe. Kathy had a restock. Her site was closed for a while, but it's reopened now. And when she reopened, she had a restock, but Pumpkin House Cafe was not in that restock at that time. So hopefully she'll bring it back soon. I have several here from Super Tarts, and the reason I have these Super Tarts is I was watching Kim Hart's organizing way back. Again, these aren't dated. Oh, yes, they are dated. April 2018. So more than a year ago, Kim was talking about all the great coffee scents that Super Tarts had. So what did I do? I went to Super Tarts. I ordered one clam of every available coffee scent there was. There was like 8 at the time. So I ended up with 8 different clams of coffee. One of them is Sleepless in Seattle, which is cafe latte, cola, and marshmallow fluff. Okay, I'm looking. I have to look through my bifocals. I don't have my contacts in. Sorry. Sleepless in Seattle. Hi, you want to come sit over here? I found a visitor. Come on over here. We haven't seen you in a while, Woxy. Come on over. Come on over. Come right here, Rox. Come on. I will get that out of your way. There you go. Come on. Say hi. You haven't said hi in a long time, Roxy. Come on. Over here. Okay, whatever. Be like that. Cafe latte, cola, and marshmallow fluff. Make up your mind. I'm sorry. Cat troubles. There we go. Hi, Rox. Hi, Roxy. Oh, you little good girl. There's Roxy. Rox? Oh, yeah, the pretty girl. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Isn't this your sleeping time? Oh, pretty girl, Woxy. Yeah. Woxy's got pretty green eyes. Where's your sister? Where's your sister? Is she sleeping? Okay, I'll scratch you. Okay, good. Okay. Whoa! See, Roxy? That's what happens when you get carried away with kitties. All right. Sorry. We're going to resume now. Cafe latte, cola, and marshmallow fluff for the 3rd time. Okay. This is so interesting. The cola comes out front and center. It is so strong. And a little bit of coffee behind that. Actually, if I were to smell this without reading the scent description, I would say it's strong cola and a little bit of marshmallow fluff behind it. So I probably should not have pulled it because I don't really smell a whole lot of coffee. There's coffee in the name, but it's good. Another good one from Super Tarts is Family Matters, which is zucchini, butterbrickle, ice cream scoop bread, and a touch of fresh brewed coffee. Oh, and I have my coffee shirt on too. More coffee, please. I didn't plan that. It just kind of worked out like that. Okay. Now this one, you do smell the coffee. Definitely you smell the zucchini bread first. If you're not a zucchini bread person, probably this is not going to be the one for you. I like zucchini bread, and I like the coffee in that as well. And finally from Super Tarts, I have Zeus, and oh my gosh, this is so strong. Coffee, ice cream, and Beast, which is blueberry cornbread. And I have Beast on its own, and it is so strong. If you love blueberry, or if you love cornbread scents, you really need to get Beast. It's really, really good. So this one is coffee, ice cream, and blueberry cornbread. And again, the blueberry cornbread comes out first, and the coffee behind that. But it is good, and it throws 10 out of 10, honestly, with 1 cube. All of these are the Super Tarts one. I use 1 cube only. Okay, a relatively new one is Cafe au Lait by Swan Creek. And this is roasted coffee infused with chocolate, creamy vanilla, and roasted hazelnuts. Now, when Canada Kim was here in April, we picked these up at Buc-ee's, which is like a humongous truck stop chain. Oh, this is so good. Now, I do get a little bit of creaminess. I don't get the hazelnut. Basically, I get like a creamy coffee with some vanilla. I don't smell the chocolate. I get like a creamy vanilla coffee. Now, I love it, and it did not change scent for me. When Kim melted hers, she said it really changed the essence of the scent totally, and she did not like it on warm. I still do love it on warm, so that one is a keeper for me. Okay, let's talk Sassy Girl Aroma. Absolutely fabulous lattes, and this is really good. This is probably... I don't know if it was the Pumpkin House Cafe or this one. It might even have been this one. Again, it was early days of vendor wax melting, and this is one of the ones that really turned me into coffee as well. This has a very long scent description for AbFab lattes. Rich, moist cake with hints of silky white chocolate and sweet cream. Shredded toasted coconut coated with sweet vanilla, caramel, and coffee. That is a lot. But I get coffee. I don't get coconut at all. Even on warm, I don't get coconut. But I do get a slight bakery, cakey kind of note with it. So it is a nice blend. Definitely it's coffee though. If you like coffee scents, check that one out. That also is a good one. I feel like I shouldn't probably mess with this. Let's make it worse. Okay. Coffee. Okay, so this is a candle that I chopped from Bath & Body Works, Campsite Coffee. And I don't know what the scent notes are. I didn't write them down, but it's coffee. Yeah, basically this is just strong black coffee, and it is really good. I don't get really much of a... No, I don't really get much of a creamy note in this at all. I just get the coffee, and I really like that one as well. I do have one other candle in backup of this, so that is good. It didn't come, well, it's not winter yet. Hopefully it'll come out again this year. From Vintage Chic Scents, this is the Great Coffee Pumpkin. This is a 4-pack of coins. And when did I get this? In July of 2018. These labels are all yellowed as well. Coffee, Cafe Cubana, pumpkin layer cake, and cream cheese frosting. This is so good. This is like a creamy coffee, the pumpkin cake, the icing, but it's not overridden with pumpkin spice blend. possibly a hint of cinnamon, but mainly it's the creamy pumpkin and coffee. Really, really good. This was my last 4-pack, so I was hoarding it. The lovely Teresa sent me a Ghost, I think a couple of like last restock or maybe the one before that. The great pump. And you know what? It's funny because several people texted me and said, "Hey, Ramona, VCS is the great." I was like, "I know, but it's this. I want this. Okay, I don't want this. I want this. I mean, I know. Don't take it." I greatly appreciated Teresa sending me the Ghost. I greatly, greatly did, and now I don't have to hoard this or the Ghost. But if this came out in a loaf, I would be all over it. So if you see it coming in a loaf, let me know because I will jump on it for sure. Okay, that brings us to, I'm going to do 2 honorable mentions. This one was in a D-stash from Canada, Kim Hart's Organizing. Sassy Girl Aroma Wake Up Cafe. And she had a whole bunch of coffee from Sassy Girl Aroma, and she split up her bags and makes some D-stash kits, some samplers. This one is really good. I call it, and the other one as well, honorable mention because I haven't melted it yet, so I can't really, attest to anything more than what I'm smelling on cold. Everything else I've melted. But this also is really good. I don't know the scent notes of this. Wake Up Cafe. I'm assuming it's just kind of straight up coffee and that is what I'm smelling as well. Maybe a little creamy note in it. No spices. Yeah, that's really good. So that is going to get a special honorable mention. Are you just kind of sitting there keeping me company? Oh, you are? Oh, sorry. Okay, did I disturb you? Such a pretty kitty walkie. Okay. Oh, Auntie Joe is coming next week. My sister Joanne is coming next week. So, I really want to go live with Joanne, and I'm going to post it. And once it's posted, she'll have no choice but to, because otherwise that'll make me look bad if I have to cancel it, right? So just, yeah, comment down below if you want to see me and my sister go live, because that'll give me some food, some, backup. You know the word I'm looking for. Okay. The other honorable mention is Rainbow Melts Bed and Breakfast. And this was from September of last year. Cafe Espresso, Caramel, and Hot Orange Danish. Okay, so I've had this almost a year now. Okay? And I've not melted it because I was hoarding it. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The day I got it, it smelled good. It was poured on 8/27. I got it on 9/6, and it was so, so strong. I need to melt these things. Actually, I will leave this out. I'm going to melt this afternoon or this evening just because, it's orange. It's like an orange dreamsicle with coffee in the background, which kind of sounds weird, an orange dreamsicle with coffee, but, oh, God, it's good. So I will melt that today or tomorrow. I will melt that. It's time to melt it. And then, okay, so these, my number 1 is still number 1, but I have a really close number 2. It's really, really good. Crystal really did it well. Rainbow Melts Pumpkin Bread and Starbucks Coffee. So about, when was this poured? July the 5th. So I guess obviously a month ago, she had put out a poll. Was anybody, what would you like to see in loaves? And I said pumpkin bread and coffee. So that's what she did. She made a bunch of loaves with pumpkin bread and coffee. So it says sweet and spicy pumpkin bread and creamy Starbucks coffee. And definitely it is a pardon me. It's spicy pumpkin bread. It's not too spicy though. But definitely it gives you the pumpkin bread, the typical spice blend from pumpkin bread, but it's coffee as well. It's like 50-50, pumpkin bread, coffee. So good. So, so good. And I asked for it because a while back I had taken Better Homes and Gardens makes pumpkin bread. And I melted 1 cube of the Better Homes and Gardens with 1 cube of whatever, coffee something, like I have a bunch here, whatever. So I blended myself pumpkin bread and coffee, and it turned out really, really good. Definitely something I would do again, but now I don't have to because I have this. Ah, yum, 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 yum. If you like pumpkin bread, if you like coffee, if you see this again, definitely pick it up. The throw is like, I don't know, 8 or 9 out of 10. Great throw, super strong. I love this a lot. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And my number one is, everybody say it all together, Moon Spice Cookie from Destination Wax. Sugar cookies, coffee, and Celtic moon spice. So it's similar to that, but it doesn't have the pumpkin note in it, but it has, really strong sugar cookie note. This is so, so good. This was a loaf that I chopped. Been hoarding this as well, but I did get another one last week at the restock. And I got some to share with my family as well. Oh my God, this is so good. So now I don't have to hoard it. This was poured in November, so I probably ought to get cracking on this as well. But yeah, so if you like coffee, and Celtic moon spice, if you don't know, is a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. That's all Celtic moon spice is. So, which makes it easy to blend with other things like coffee, like sugar cookie. What else have I blended it with? Fruit scents, fruit and Celtic moon spice, so like a fruity, spicy blend, which is kind of odd sounding, but it works pretty good sometimes. Like a strawberry and Celtic moon spice is good. Peach and Celtic moon spice is good. So definitely, but that's the Celtic moon spice. We're talking moon spice cookie. But anyway, so Marion, I hope this was to your liking, and everybody else out there. So I'm going to keep out this one from Kim too, the Sassy Girl Aroma Wake Up Cake. I'm going to keep that one out as well, and we can melt that too, okay? How do you think about that? Are we done? Are we done now? What do you got to say? What? Huh? What? What rocks? What? Okay, I guess we're done. Enough kitty talk. Kitty coffee talk. We should have a little show, rocks. We'll call it Kitty Coffee Talk. Would that be okay? Huh? Wait, pretty girl. Okay, sorry, you can't even see who I'm talking to. Okay, everybody, hope you have a great day. That's my top 10 coffee, and I will see you soon. Bye.